Yes, yes, Prapti. One by one. You can think more. We can have continued the
Yeah,
discussion
but
again.
I
Sir,
want
Prapti,
to
yes,
say
please.
that basically,
Hey, one by one. No, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to say. There is a hand raise button so that we can follow a sequence. Yes, Prapti first. Then Amrit. Yeah.
sir, I think
Prapti.
that there are two types of Simran. Sir, one those are
Okay,
sir,
okay. Continue,
one
continue.
those who
Yeah,
are
ignore my laughing all the time
yes,
because
sir.
sometimes I laugh a lot. So just laugh at my laugh. Don't get distracted. Yes, yes, please, Prapti.
Yes, sir. Sir, in one side, people who are more responsible and they want to study as they know that parents are means saving money for their future, so they don't want to waste that money. And on the other side, like the rich people, they know that their parents having lot of money and they can do anything. But as we all know, money is not permanent. So sir, most of the people will opt for education on.
So you mean all this thing as realized by students of class 10?
Yes, sir.
If
No, sir, not sir. Sir, if they want to study, they will realize in 8, 9, 10 only. But
Mhm.
if they मतलब sir,
if
अगर
they
वो
don't want to study also they will realize in 8, 9, 10 only also, right? I mean both
yes,
sides, right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what did you realize 8, 9, 10?
Sir, at that time, so I wanted to study.
And now?
Sir, now also.
Also, okay, okay. Sure. Anisha, you want to say something, please?
Yeah, I would like to disagree with Prapti. I will say one who will
Okay. 50, 50 shades of Simran.
56.
Yes,
One
yes, please.
who will attend, who will be doing their schooling, who will be focusing on their education, one who will be traveling. And the third type of Simran is like me, who will approach to their chairman or the principal and say, ki, set up your branch in this place, I'm traveling over here. You start setting up the branches over here. I will go and study.
Yeah, there might be a fourth Simran that will say, I'll come back next year. 1 year break I need. I got severely fractured jaw or something, backbone, brain hemorrhage, not brain hemorrhage, like migraine, something that cannot be tracked. Yeah, yeah, sure. Amrit, what's your take? I mean, if
yes,
children are
I
given
want to
choice,
say that we have to learn with the time. Means at nursery we have to learn the nursery things. So
uh-huh,
if he or she wants to study, then he has to study from his own beginning, his
uh-huh,
real age where there is LKG, UKG, nursery, and then goes
uh-huh,
to 1, 2, 3, 4, and all classes.
uh-huh,
Primary school, secondary school. Um,
uh-huh,
Basically, I want to say that you can't study with means you are in 12th and you can't study nursery things basically. So you have to
uh-huh,
grow with the time. If
uh-huh,
the it's his own choice. Means if the parents are rich and he want to be self responsive or self dependent, then he will choose this study option. And if these parents are poor or not so rich, then also they will choose the study option, or they
uh-huh.
and also they can't choose study option and they go to the farming and all. There
Okay,
are
okay, got it.
many options of.
Yes, Jatin, please.
Basically, I want to say there are many kinds of Simran.
Yeah, yeah, I told like 50 shades, maybe more. Yes, Jatin,
Yes, I
please.
will disagree on the point of Amrit and Anisha too. Like, the responsibility depends upon the maturity the mind and have. Like, someone is matured enough in class 10 standard, someone is matured enough in class 12. Sometimes both factors doesn't matter. So it depends on the maturity and the responsibility what the parents are teaching to them. Like, okay,
Uh-huh,
what the parents are teaching them, it depends on that maturity and teachings and lessons of what they get from the beginning, the learning stage.
uh-huh,
So
uh-huh,
it depends on that maturity, and it never depends upon the poor and rich and all the factors and all. It never depends on all
uh-huh,
that.
uh-huh,
The if I want to study, no one can stop me. If I don't want to study,
uh-huh,
no one can teach me to study. This is the point.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it doesn't depend
Okay.
on the responsibility, no doubt. But yeah, sometimes it's their maturity. Yeah, sometimes like some friends told them, some family members and relatives told them to studies and all, but they feeling that irritated because they if I what I think is you if you want to if some what sometimes happened is if I want to study when I'm focused and determined on it, then can only I study. If
Mm-hmm.
you tell me to study right now, I can't study.
Mm-hmm.
I can't study. That's it. I can't study. Okay, I will open the books. I will do all the sums and all, but I can't study that. What that's
Mm-hmm.
not my focus and concentration on.
So you will do proxy physically.
No,
You
no,
mean?
it's not about the proxy. It's about like we should give times to them. Like what it's depend on what the teacher you before. It depends on them and all. Initially, stay from what we have learned from our parents and guides. So it's depend on that. Yeah, if I'm mature right now, I will study. I am responsible. I am enough matured enough to take the decision right there. Okay, I
But
need to
who
study.
will decide this maturity? You or parents?
The children, even the children, only the children. For what parents can do,
Only the
just
child.
guide. Parents can just guide you about it. Oh, it's
Mm-hmm.
good for you to study right now. This is the time to study. Don't waste the time. Just they can guide you.
But
And
not
parents
force.
scold them. Parents scold them. Do whatever.
Mm.
But sometimes student got irritated or frustrated and angriness and all. Then they decide, okay, I will study, but they never focus and studies.
Mm-hmm.
The best example
Sure.
is Three Idiots, the movie
Yeah, yeah.
itself.
So let me ask another question. I think you might have seen this movie Thappad, right? Some of you.
Yeah,
Okay, the
yeah.
Thappad, the what happens in Thappad is husband slaps his wife and wife leaves. Just a slap, but cannot slap me. Ye wo. Okay, so the question is, lot of children get slapped every now and then, right? Lot of children get slapped or scolded or pressurized into studies or whatever every now and then. What can children do? Aritra, what do you think? What do you think children can do if they're slapped by parents or scolded or pressurized for studies or anything else? Like it can
Well,
be marriage
they
also,
can
any
declare
kind
a
of
hunger
pressure.
strike.
अरे, छोटा बच्चा hunger strike. Okay, hunger strike. Okay, okay, sure. Okay. Okay, Shubhajit, what's your take? What the children can do? Yeah, everyone think. Everyone think.
Sir, it depends. Like, if the person is responsible, he'll study on his own. But if he is not responsible, no matter how much like scolding or slapping or whatever the parent does, it will not make that much of a
No, no,
difference.
small children, what they will
Small,
understand? They
a
are
small
just
child.
getting slaps every day and then.
The best
He
way
will
to
cry.
the best way to develop a small child will not be to slap him or to scold him. It will be to let
Mm-hmm.
him be like explore and let him be free, like letting him go to the playground, play. That is the best way for a mental development of a very small children. Like there is one should not put pressure on a small child to study at that age. That is
Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
take on that. So I
Okay.
think that the parents would be completely wrong in if they are scolding or slapping the children at that age.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Amrit Raj, you raised your hand. Yeah, anyone who wants to say as a priority can raise hands. Otherwise, I'll
Yes,
come back.
sir.
Yes, Amrit.
I want to say that children can only learn if
They are
means
slapped.
the child can only learn if he self want to learn. If
Okay.
parents force the child or other people force him, then he is he is very kind of forced to study and he will obviously quit the study. And
Mm-hmm.
if he want to study with his own heart, then he will achieve success
So
or he will
only
succeed.
if you want to study, you can study. Otherwise, there is no way to study. That's what
Yes,
you're saying. Okay, okay, sure. Anisha,
whatever the
Anisha, your
parent
take?
is.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, we'll come to this again. Anisha,
Um,
yes, yes, please, your take.
yeah, so
You
I'll
raised hand.
again bring
Mm-hmm.
some clips of Three Idiots. Before your birth, it is decided अगर लड़की हुई तो डॉक्टर, लड़का हुआ तो इंजीनियर. So it's the fault of the parents. They are burdenizing their children from the very first. Because
Mm-hmm.
this happened with me. What happened? Not exactly this. What happened with
But
me
how
is
did you witness this? Before
I'm
birth?
saying before
Okay, yes, yes,
means
please.
it's very common. Like it's what I hear because
Mm-hmm.
it's not only in my house, outside my house, everywhere. So what happened was like I was from the very small age I was given ki doctor bano, doctor bano, doctor bano, and in number of my reports card it was like ki I want to be a doctor when I grow up. But now I'm not a doctor, nor I'm studying
Your
anything else.
biology was good or your biology score was not good?
My biology score was good. I didn't
Better
take up
than
science
maths?
because yeah, better than maths.
Okay, okay. But still you didn't
I
become
just
doctor.
yeah means I didn't take science because of
Okay.
chemistry. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Chemistry was weak. I see.
yeah, chemistry was weak, and really like after certain age of time, like I was just annoyed. I was just pissed off with all these things, like
Mm-hmm.
society kya sochenge ye and burdenizing. So it's the fault of the parents and the society. It's not the fault of the students or the child. And
Mm-hmm.
if there is any right, a right should be come into force that burdenizing is a serious crime.
Mm-hmm. So
Pressurizing a
burdening children
student,
with yeah,
huh,
pressurizing student is a
it
crime.
is a
It should be considered a
crime.
crime,
It's
and
yeah,
parents should have
because
a
they are
trial
just
for this.
spoiling. Yeah, because in Three Idiots, even he made up a model, and after that, the president means the college president rejected the model, and what happened at the end? He suicided. Most
Yes,
of the
yes.
youth do that.
Most people commit suicide. You mean? Anyway,
Yeah,
anyway, I think
most of
so.
them like if
They
they
get into
don't
depression probably. So
yeah
suicide is an extreme
yeah
way.
because they are not
Yeah,
getting what they are achieving. And then
correct, correct.
depression, why depression? Because the society is telling them, okay, you're not too capable enough to reach that goal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure,
So
sure.
that is
Okay. Yeah, so it's
means
like
it's
almost like a pseudo crime
yeah, it's
to
a crime.
pressurize
So
kids, right? Yeah,
yeah, there
sure.
should be some
Okay.
right related to
There
this.
should be some rules regarding this. Yeah, Jatin, yeah, you raised your hand, then Prapti
Yeah,
next. Yes, Jatin.
yes. I have 2 points on this. First of all, I will mark a point of Subhajit. Like he told previously that okay, the every child is so small. He doesn't know what is good or bad for him. So Subhajit point out that sometimes it is not, he can't think about it, he's so small, he can't how he can think about it, so what is good for him, what is bad for him. And second point is
Mm-hmm.
like I will mark a point of Anisha, like say for example she told about the three idiots thing. See, everything has a reason behind it. What I think is, what my opinion is, everything is has a reason behind it. The thinking of the parents, like he should be a doctor and he should be a engineer, whatever it may be. So everything has a reason. Like what they listen up to their relatives, and they are concerned about you about that only. That the son is, see the son of this, and he's become the doctor, and his future is so bright and all.
No,
Like this.
doctor
See
name,
Anisha,
daughter,
see
daughter.
Anisha, what
Anisha
is
said
it is,
daughter. Anisha
yeah.
said daughter. Yeah, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
what I think is we can see, many of the parents doesn't know about any other courses and everything. So what we can do is about, we can make them explain, sit behind, and we can convince them
Aware, aware
what,
them with other
aware and
career
aware
options.
with the other career options, and make them convince, okay, this is also a bright option. Everyone cannot do a single course, right? So for
Mm-hmm.
example, CA, in commerce
Mm-hmm.
thing, everybody does the CA or LMBA. No one is
Mm-hmm.
for the CFA, FM. These are the courses, these are trending right now itself. So
Mm-hmm.
they are not about, they doesn't know about all the career opportunities and all. We can make them understand and think.
Sure. Okay, yeah, Prapti, you raised your hand, please. Then Anisha.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think, sir, if a child is wrong, then they must be slapped because, sir, over loving is also too bad for a children child. They
Okay.
become too rude, sir. Nowadays children are too rude from
Too
the
rude.
age of, yes, sir, 5 or 6. And sir, and I don't think that children should not be rude because if parents force them, then they might go for wrong steps like suicide or anything else, as
Mm-hmm.
Anisha
But
or
you are saying two contradictory things. One way you are saying they
yes,
should be
sir.
slapped, and then you are saying they should not be forced.
Sir, for wrong thing, sir. Sir, there
For
would be
wrong thing, think
misunderstanding
slap.
may also happen, sir. If there are
Okay.
two child, yes, sir.
Okay, two children. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. Anisha, yeah, you have to say something, please.
Jatin, not the parents, because what you do, parents always support you. It's the society, and you can't just explain approx crores of people. Okay, they don't
Sure.
have the same mentality as yours, and they
Okay, so
are
you are
the
saying
ones who will
society is
pull
the
your leg
problem, not the
down. Yeah,
parents.
not the parents,
But
because whatever you do, see, I'm not in a science background. I'm doing BBA. Did my parents disown me? No, they still love me to their best.
same love or thoda slightly
Thoda
decreased?
the
Okay, okay.
society everywhere, if you go now, it is marks. If you go to job, they will ask what's your income, then shadi kar lo, then bache paida kar lo, and they are just over that only.
Your hand. What do you think? Want to say something?
Yes, I want to say that parents sometimes teach us that this is not wrong and this is correct. Obviously, they know be
Mm-hmm.
correct every time, every person.
Correct. Sure, sure. Okay, Jatin, you want to comment, please?
Yes, making a point on that. Anisha, we are doing GD around. We are not taking any debates at all. So it's my point of view that I've kept on here. And basically, the thing is, we should not think about the society and what we like. We should do that. That's my point was, and we are thinking about our parents for our bright futures and all. We think about only our parents, not the societies and all. So I think we should focus on that only. It's
Mm-hmm.
my point of view, not the debate and all.
No, it's
Has a every coin has a two sides.
except
Yeah,
Harvey Dent's coin
sure.
and Shole's coin. Siddesh, unmute. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So if I, go to the topic of slapping children's at very small age. So if you're slapping children at very small age, they will obviously not understand why you are slapping or any other things. But but if you let the children free, obviously they will not learn something, because the parents' duty is to educate their educate their child about all the bad and good things. So I do not think that hitting is a very good or beating is a very good not go on the bad side, but they go on the
Mm-hmm.
good side only.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that
Okay.
you should always
So you're
hit.
saying convince rather than like hit them or
Yes,
whatever. Be violent with them. Politely convince them,
just politely
or
you can
maybe
convince.
strictly convince them, but try avoid violence in at all cost. Yeah, sure. Jyoti, you raised your hand, please, Jyoti.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think that violence is not the only measure to teach every student that this is correct or that is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And like scolding every student each and every time make them very stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
And the older they get, their stubbornness
So you mean they
grows.
should be scolded once a year or something, or never?
No, sir, not like that. But there should be some kind of like a limit to it.
Like what kind of limit? Once a month, once a year, or 10 times in the whole life? What do you think? What do you mean by limit?
Like, sir, scolding for each and everything is bad.
Every
You
second
can
thing.
just make them, yes, sir, you can just make them understand the thing
So first
politely.
first mistake, understand them. Second mistake, slap them. Third one, understand. Fourth one again, slap. Like that you are saying, maybe? No? Or every
No,
fifth
sir, not
mistake, slap them.
that.
Like
No,
like
sir,
Krishna,
not that.
there is a after 100 mistakes, he takes out Sudarshan Chakra and kills Shishupal. And because he gave a promise that I will, forgive his 100 mistake, but after that I'll kill him. So what do you think?
I
Yes,
think
yes,
that
Jyoti, please continue.
every,
Sir, I think that if the parents want to teach the children, what they should do is they should use proper positive reinforcement instead of negative reinforcement and trying to beat the child. They should instead praise the child whenever they do a right thing, and in this way, the children will know that these are the actions that I need to take. So I think they should lead by example, and they should not beat the children. Like Jatin was saying that how will the child know that he is right or wrong? So what I think that whenever a child is right, he should be rewarded in some way, and whenever he should be explained properly, and not by scolding and beating,
Okay.
because the child can take it in a negative way, and he can even use this measures for to his or her classmate and turn into a bully in his later life. This is what I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you mean like salary? Give a bonus if they do good,
Like
but
a
if they do
pocket
bad,
money.
don't cut the salary.
It can be a pocket money. It can be good food. It can be anything. Take him to a movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like corporate salary works like this. If there is a mistake, there is no cut in the salary. But if they do good, they give a bonus extra. So that bonus is an incentive to do good things. But if they do bad things, there is no bonus. But whatever fixed salary they are getting, they will get for sure. Like that, or they might be fired later with like the Shishupal story. But initially, the salary is not cut actually. Amritraj, yeah, Amritraj, you raised
Yes,
your hand, please.
means if the child is means if child do some mistake, the parents can teach him by politely talking to him and also telling him what is right and what is wrong. And if
Mm-hmm.
the child is means to an extent means it is not following instructions at all after
Repeated warnings,
yes repeated
like police
warnings.
case. Mm-hmm.
This case no
No,
what
no, I mean like police usually does the same, right? Repeated warnings and
repeated
then
warnings,
maybe
then
put them in jail.
maybe if the parent is in a good mood, then he will give one more warning, or if the parent is in a bad mood, then he will
Give a slap.
uh,
Okay, okay. Let's hear from some people who have been quiet. Shritama, what's your take? Are you still there or are you not there? Okay, let's see. Let's see an interesting thing. Everyone raise your hand, please. Everyone raise your hand. Hand raise check. This is a proxy check. So whoever doesn't raise the hand is a proxy attendance. Raise. Okay. Everyone raised? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Teachers also do a proxy check like this every.
yes
No,
Then
no.
sometimes
This check you keep
sometimes
it with
what
you.
people virtual background video
Yeah,
their
but
video virtual background and then yes
hand raise needs a energy transfer.
command
Sometimes proxy,
it needs a command to
sometimes proxies are the active listeners.
Yeah, some of them. So it's at least still okay that the proxy is learning. So I mean, parents slapping children, is it good, bad, or okay, okay? Once a while is okay. Yes,
So
Yuvraj.
I think so it is okay.
It is okay. One like frequency once a month.
No, so it's like a warning, like if parents give his child a warning, and
With a slap.
after warning, if
Warning or
he's
slap after warning, like second time.
so only warning,
Only warning first time. Okay.
and if the children is doing mistake regularly, then parents should slap. He should
Mm-hmm.
guide the children, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Okay, Devika, what do you think? I mean, your take on this?
I think if children have done anything wrong, it's okay to slap, but it's not a better solution to change them.
Mm-hmm.
We should make them understand
that they have done something wrong with love
Mm-hmm.
and care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't think slapping wife is a good thing because it's
Mm-hmm.
actually hurting their feelings. We
Mm-hmm.
should respect
You are
each
saying
other.
children don't have feelings, only wife have
Yeah, children also have, but if they
more
are,
feelings,
have
maybe.
done anything wrong, we can slap them because,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you are saying children should be slapped, but adults should not be,
No, if
something like that.
only if they have done anything wrong, but it's not a
Yeah, yeah,
better solution.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, sir.
Sure. Yes,
Sir,
yes.
Sritama is in waiting room. She is texting me. Can you
Oh, is
please?
it? Anyway, we'll finish actually in 1 minute. So, no, there should be,
Sir,
yeah, but actually,
yeah.
it's yeah, just a sec. Sorry, yeah, somebody want to say something?
Yes, I.
Yes,
Sir,
Amrit, please.
what's your opinion on that children should be slapped?
Are you asking my opinion?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
No, no, let's hear from others. I am more of a neutral guy right now. So I will maybe give my opinion. Okay, Jatin wants to say, and then Anisha also, yeah. So yeah, after this we'll finish, 9 o'clock we have to finish. Yes, Jatin, please.
I think bribing a children is not so good, and even
Bribing
slapping.
bonus is bribing. You are saying
No,
bonus is
it's not
bribing?
good for them. Like always, he will always do now. He will take the advantage. Okay, give me chocolate, I will then study. So
So that
it's
depends
not
on
good,
the
no.
bribe amount, right? 1 rupee bribe or 1 lakh rupee bribe.
Everything. A bribe is a crime.
Bribe is a crime. You just said
That is a
initially
crime.
proxy is okay for friends and bribing children is
Proxy
not
for
okay.
friends are different. They are adults, man. They are so children there. He should not be taught like
But
this. No.
so okay, so the question is more think everyone bribing versus slapping, what is better maybe? Yes, Anisha, yes. What's your take?
Slapping instead.
I
Slapping is
will
better
say
than bribing.
bribing for. I will say
Yeah.
I will go for bribing.
Make
I
them
will
feel
bribe
worse.
that. I will
They will
take
cry
you to
and
Switzerland. I will take you to London. Just go and study or just do that.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
traveling should be there because without
Any
that,
incentive?
and I am a person who loves traveling. So traveling to is बनता ही है
Okay, okay,
twice a
okay.
year.
Okay, sure. Okay. So we are 9 o'clock right now. So we'll finish today's session. So every tomorrow also we'll have this group discussion. So what we are doing actually is there is a personal interview that is happening in another room, and this room is a GD room. Okay. So we are trying to like do this model of GDPI in parallel using this breakout room technology of Zoom, so that जो Zoom का subscription है उसका पैसा वसूल कर सके हम लोग in a way.
Okay.
And what we
optimal
also do is
utilization will be.
we'll do something different tomorrow. We also what we do is I'll tell you what we do. So that this group is having like 16 people, right? So what we also do is we break people into 2 3 people also at times. And again, the topic is given. So you all talk among each other, and then we just collect back at the end and take like a universal opinion, whatever. So today I was moderating the whole thing. Sometimes it's most of the times it's unmoderated, but you are
Sir,
just 2 3 people, so it's easy. Yes,
sir,
yes,
sir, what do you
yes,
mean by
Amrit.
breaking people into two, three people?
Oh, no, breakout room. So this is a breakout room,
Oh.
right? Breaking is not. Separation, breakup type.
Sir,
No,
when we
so
will
this is like
having
a
a
classroom. Actually, this is like a classroom, you can say. I mean, just trying to explain you technology. This is like a classroom. Zoom allows up to 50 classrooms. Okay. And up to 1,000 students totally. So, they can think like 50 people, 50 classroom divided by 1,000 people, roughly whatever, 20, 30 people, 50 people, whatever comes. So that is the technological side. And, each room can have a teacher, a moderator, or just a self-moderated thing. Just think of your eyelid kind of thing or any other college. So we are trying to explore all this technology, and eventually our aim for these sessions are nothing but improve communication. So obviously improve communication with GDPI kind of topics. Okay, then there is a purpose to discuss. Otherwise, if you just discuss like random things, maybe you are not motivated, but then this also increases your knowledge also a bit, right? So this is what we are doing every day. So okay, so I think so okay, just let me do 1 more minute. Some of you actually came for like a selection process. So what we'll do is we'll do this whole week to see your interest, if you are ready to work for learning while traveling with this kind of setting, like this GDPI, because you will need a lot of communication in doing those that job that we want you to do. Okay, so kindly attend all the 5 days for this week, so that that are you good in communication or you are not so good in communication, because doing that business development job that we want you to do will require a lot of communication skill, convincing skill at times. Okay, like active participation, active listening and all. So consider this 1 week as a training. And what will also happen is some of you might want to drop out or something, that okay, maybe I'm not liking it, this that. So feel free to let us know, and we'll understand. Okay. Okay,
Sir,
sure. Okay, so rest of the conversation we can take in the WhatsApp group or
excuse
offline.
me,
So yes,
sir,
anybody has
when
a
we will
question?
having our individual interview?
Yeah, we'll do that. So this whole week we are doing more of a GD kind of format, and then we'll let you know. But so we are not going to probably do a individual interview as such. This GD will be the final way to understand your capability of your communication and participation. And if you need more training, then we'll continue another week before we can put you to that job. Okay, so consider this as a training kind
Okay.
of thing, and just let us know if you don't like this
Yes, sir.
training also. Then we'll see what else we can give you to do. Okay, sure. Okay, thank you very much,
Yes,
everyone.
sir.
So yeah, and everyone else,
Thank
feel
you,
free to
sir.
join this GD. This GD is at no cost. Only Christine class is paid, or given to winners. So please join this GD every day. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir.